We're only looking at the breakfast stuff today. Hey everyone, Camber here, helping you stay fit for life, and today we're doing a full day of eating out of Coach Greg Doucette's brand new Anabolic Cookbook 2.0. If you don't know what that is, there it is. I just got it a couple days ago. I bought his first cookbook about 6 months ago, completely changed the way I eat. We'll talk more about that later if you don't know who he is, but there are only about 5 breakfast recipes in his last cookbook, and this one has over 30. The first thing we're gonna be making today are these. They are called the Banana Nutella French Toast Rollups. I eat the French toast from his old cookbook just about every day, so I wanted to get stuff that I've never had from the new one. So I figured, why not start with some French toast type things? So I'm not gonna give you the recipe because that would be wrong, but these are the things that are in it. We got the bread, some toppings, that's the filling, that's the French toast dipping stuff. Bread is not rolling very well, it's kind of just breaking. Well, it didn't roll quite as well as I hoped, but Greg, if you're watching, I'll try harder than last time, next time. I'm gonna soak up as much of this into the bread as we can, but it's a little bit harder when the bread's not flat. Now I put them all kind of up on their side so I can make sure we get it cooked all the way through on all of them. They don't look quite the same, but we'll see if we can make them look a little prettier once they're done. All right, we took a little time, tried to make it look a little bit prettier. It's not too bad, I don't think. But you know, this ain't a 5-star restaurant. It's not all about the looks. Hopefully it tastes good, because that's the whole point of this. So, before I try it, we're gonna have our official taste tester. Come here. Come on, Miss Crazy Hair. Which part do you want? Right here. Ready? It's a big bite. There you go. Got it? So what do you think? Do you like it? Huh? You want another bite before you go? Alright. She likes it. Now it's my turn. It's pretty good. I like the outside. I made sure I rolled it all around and cooked really well. You want another bite? She's back for more. I want to make sure the outside was cooked really well and then the inside is a little bit softer. Got the banana inside and then the chocolate from that mixture. It's pretty good. So the thing I like about his food is that he tries to find, are you back for more? Really low calorie dense foods, meaning it doesn't have a lot of calories, but it's a lot of food. As you can see, this whole thing is 680 calories. But actually, it's based on 80 calorie pieces of bread, and each of these are only 65. So, what, that's an extra 30, 60 calories less. So, we're at 620 for this. It has 57 grams of protein, and I haven't even used all this syrup either. Oops, I just poured it on the table. But this is definitely better than eating a couple of eggs and feeling hungry all day.
Strawberry, strawberry.
I wasn't sure about that at first with how it was looking when we were rolling it up, but that was definitely a solid 8, and I'm really full after that. I mean, if you can get through this whole thing and still be really hungry, then you got issues. But that's the great thing about these. It's a lot of food for not a lot of calories, and I normally eat around 2,500 calories a day for my maintenance amount, and it might be hard to actually eat all the food for this because, like you saw, this was only a little over 600 calories. So next thing we're gonna try out is the omelet, so we'll be back soon with that.
Hey!
Hey, put that back. And we're back here making the Fire-Roasted Veggie Omelet. So you can see that pretty well. But, I mean, this one's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna give the recipe once again, but all I really do is make a bunch of veggies here, and then we're gonna pour it or scoop it into the egg whites. And as you can see, there are a lot of egg whites here because I'm making a double batch because my wife wanted some too, so she's going to be our taste tester for this round. It's not going to work very well. That's huge. So as you can see, there are a ton. I mean, this makes a lot of food. And I think there's like almost 6 egg whites per person. You might ask, why so many egg whites? Well, you can have about 3 egg whites for the price of 1 egg. I don't mean literal price, I mean for calories. And all that extra food means more volume, means less hungry than last time. And so far, I think I definitely needed some bigger pans for both of these, but you know, even if they don't look like an omelet, I'm sure they'll still probably taste pretty good. Okay, so here's what mine ended up looking like. So more of like a egg square building type thing. Next time I'll use a bigger pan than last time so that it'll work better. Hers ended up, it was still just wasn't cooking well because that happened. So hers is turning into more of a fire roasted scrambled egg. It's about done there. But I wanted to bring something up. He says in here to use 56 grams of reduced fat feta cheese. Well, they didn't have the reduced fat kind at the store, so because we're not morons, we can do some math. He says in here up to 120 calories. So we have 80 calories for 28 grams. So we do the math, that ends up being 44 for 120. You can use more obviously if you want, but if you want to have the calories that's listed for the recipe, then you got to follow it. Which, I mean, I don't even know if I want that much. That's going to be a lot of cheese. I think we'll just stick with 35. And then my wife wants this kind of cheese. He says your cheese of choice. So basically what we do here is for 120 calories, that's only about 30 grams of this type of cheese. You can take this, sprinkle it on here, let it melt while it's cooking. And it's as simple as that. I have the one with the feta cheese here. She has the one with the mixed shredded cheese, and it's kind of like a scrambled mess, but it'll probably taste the same. Oh, so high.
Not bad. You can maybe have some like seasoned salt in it.
Okay. So what do you give it out of 10? And try yours. It's also not made completely right because I messed up, so.
I mean, it tastes fine. It just needs a little more flavor. Yeah, mine just came out.
That cheese is good. I think I like that cheese better than the feta. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna see if you can finish it first, if she can even finish it. So,
Can I add some seasoned salt on it?
if you want. There's no rules in the Anabolic kitchen. So time lapse now.
What?
I need to get some vanilla protein powder because I gave all of mine away since I never use it. And we also need 4 cartons of egg whites for the last dessert meal for tonight. So.
That's a lot.
It is. Honey, come here. Hey, you want to go with me to the store? Okay, go get dressed. Go get some shoes. So she couldn't even finish it all. How much did you say is left there? Like a fifth of it?
Probably, maybe. Yeah.
So are you full?
Yes. I could have stopped a little bit ago.
So that whole thing was 340 calories and you ate 80% of it. So how much is that? That'd be 10%.
Oh, so 68. Just 340 minus 68. Okay, I can't do that type of math.
How about 70? Minus 70. Let's round it off.
Okay.
So
yeah.
270?
270, yeah.
So 270 calories. She cannot eat anymore and she probably could have stopped sooner. So that's probably a win as far as being full, eating healthy, and being satisfied. So.
Veggies in.
So that's why this diet works really well, because you don't eat a ton, but you feel really full, and it's still a lot of good nutrients. So we're gonna head to the store, get those extra ingredients. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, only one left. I think we got enough at home. Never have too much of this.
Can't forget the cat.
All right, we got that. So now the next meal is gonna be some crepes, but before we start on those, we're gonna make some blueberry muffins as a snack. So really, I guess we're making 6 things from the recipe because I'm having 5 meals in this blueberry muffins for a snack. All right, batter for the blueberry muffins is done. It said it makes 10 servings, but I went ahead and did 12 because they were starting to get really high and I didn't want them to bake over the top. So let's get these in the oven and then start those crepes. All right, so we got everything we need. We got our mixture for inside the crepe. We have our topping here for after they're cooked, all the fruits. This is really similar actually to the French Toast Rollup, except we have this secret ingredient here, these crepini egg whites wraps. This is the one thing that I didn't have, that my store didn't have either, so I had to order some, and it took about a week to get here. I had to wait longer than last time, but hey, hopefully this will be worth it. All right, we're making 6 wraps here because my wife wants in on this again, so we're gonna go with that. Let's see if we can. My wife can't have bananas, so we're gonna give her blueberries and hers those. And it looks like the muffins are done. The crepes, hopefully they turn out okay. They're not as pretty. They're not as pretty as the picture again, but you know, they're not bad. But just so you know, hers is only 2. It's a normal serving. It has 180 calories, 17 grams of protein. So this is double that. And we substituted blueberries in hers because she has banana problems. She can't eat them. Scoot over a little more. So. What are you doing? She doesn't know how to sit.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do we put syrup on it?
No, it doesn't say to put syrup on it, so we're gonna try it like this because this peanut chocolate drizzle is the topping, but you can always add it. So. Your face? She doesn't like it. You don't have to keep eating.
That first bite just tastes like burnt food.
Yeah, I did the first ones.
We get some fruit.
The first ones were more cooked.
Right.
I think the wraps.
Much better with the fruit.
The wrap's a little dry, but hey, not everything's gonna be great. But the good thing is that's why there's over 30 recipes. There are only 5 in the last book, and I eat like 2 of them. Usually swap them out back and forth every other day. So if you find a handful of recipes that you really like, then to me that's worth a book because you eat it all the time. I mean, how often you eat the same things? And look, a little syrup, make it more
It's a little sweeter.
moist.
Yeah, too.
Oh, and she told me I had to point out earlier, as we were eating those egg things earlier, after some more bites, I think I actually did like the feta more than I liked the kind that she was using. Oh, I'd probably give this one, after having the French Toast Rollups, just having the bread, I think I like that better than the crepes for sure. I'd say this is maybe a 6, just because I know compared to regular crepes and how they taste.
Let me give it like a 3 or 4.
3 or 4 for her. I'm gonna add a little
It's not
syrup.
bad. That first bite was just burnt, and I only had burnt crepe and no fruit.
So part of that's my fault.
Tiny bit more. Fruit and chocolate with eggs.
So, not her favorite. She definitely liked the eggs better. I definitely liked the French Toast Rollups better. Part of this was my fault from overcooking it, but she doesn't really like the texture of the, I mean, it's an egg wrap, so what'd you say? It's like eating a...
It was like eating chocolate and fruit with eggs.
So, here, see, she's eating the fruit out of it now. So, chocolate and fruit, that works. I'm gonna go get the kids and see if they like some blueberry muffins. Any of y'all want to try blueberry muffin?
Yes, please.
Well, let's go. Come on. Which one do you want, hon? Go for it.
Do you like it?
Well, I don't want the blueberries.
You don't like blueberries?
No.
They're blueberry muffins.
Well, I like the muffin part.
Okay. What do you not like, Izzy?
Blueberries.
You like blueberries.
Do you really not like them? I was telling you they're blueberry muffins.
I know, but I didn't know I would like it.
Well, don't eat it if you don't like it.
They're growing on
How
you?
about you?
Let's see. I like the taste of that bite with a blueberry. Cornbread taste?
Cornbread?
Or when you eat the muffin. They're not cornbread.
To her, it tastes like licking the bowl of cornbread.
I got the.
I mean, I don't think it
subtle-
tastes bad. It's like,
Sweet.
like I see, it's almost like, I don't know, maybe it could have had some more sugar, sweetener, not sugar. I didn't use sugar. I followed the recipe, but maybe a little bit more sweetener in it. Because it is a little plain on the muffin part, but there's so many blueberries that you get the flavor from that. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
Probably.
Because then they flavor it as you take a bite. I mean, it's not what you think of when you go, oh, I'm gonna get a, what is it, Otis spunk something. Those things that are like 500 calories a muffin and they have a ton of sugar and it's like every bite's really sweet. It's like the blueberries are sweet, but you can see there's so many blueberries in it that you have at least one in every bite. This calls for protein powder that's either vanilla or cinnamon, so depending on what you use and the type and the flavor of that will probably really change this. I don't think it tastes bad. It is rather plain, but I like blueberries a lot, so it's kind of like eating blueberries, but more filling afterwards. They're supposed to be 10 and they're 160 calories each. I have 1,600. I don't know, we'll just say 150. It's around 150 calories and 11 grams of protein for each of those, so still not a bad little snack if you want something to quickly satisfy you. But now I need to go work out and then we'll make the last couple recipes for dinner and dessert. All right, just got done with the workout. Feeling pumped, and now we're making banana chocolate pancakes for our last meal before our dessert. We got the mix right here. This makes 4 pancakes, so we're doing half of it right now. And so instead of doing 2, they're usually pretty big. I'm probably gonna make 3 because I like the smaller ones, just looks bigger, and that's how I like to make it. So we're gonna get these started and then check them out. Not as thick as I thought it'd be, but we'll let it sit there for a minute. One thing I wanted to point out that I forgot to mention in the last one was with those crepes, you want to make sure that you cook it on this side. The ones that I cooked with this side facing out are the ones that burned easier. So put it like this, put all your filling, oops, I just broke it. Put all the filling in here and the fruit, roll it up and cook it on this end, and it crisps a little bit, but it doesn't get that burned, nasty like some of ours were. Be careful. There we go. Boom. Our banana chocolate pancakes here. 360 calories, 30 grams of protein, so that's not bad. We got our sugar-free maple syrup again. I'm not gonna measure it out this time because I know I'm gonna eat less than what's prescribed. So before I taste it, once again, we have some taste testers. You want syrup on it? Come on over here. We got swimsuits and underwear on the head. It's just how it goes. You like it? Okay, let's try the next one. Come on. Swimsuit and underwear head. That's you. That's hot. Is it good? Wait, you gotta tell me, do you like it? I mean, if you don't, you can tell me. Well, let me try it first, okay? All right, now it's my turn. It does look hot, it's steaming. Sorry if I burn your mouth a little bit. Yeah, if you like banana, it's good. It's got a good banana flavor there. Can't really taste the chocolate much, but I really like banana, so it's basically like eating a banana pancake. So that is quite good. You want another bite? Boom, she likes it. Say hi, underwear head.
Hi, underwear head.
Okay, now let me talk. So, something I wanted to mention was that when I was saying there's 30 recipes, over 30, that's just breakfast recipes. Okay, this thing has all kinds of stuff. There are appetizers, snacks, full meals, desserts. I mean, over 100 recipes in here. So we're just... We're only looking at the breakfast stuff today. Well, I think this ranks as number 1. They're coming back for more, so that's a good sign. Definitely better than the crepes. That's really good. That's probably my favorite so far. And it's also been the easiest one to make. You throw everything in a blender, blend it up, pour it out. Super quick, super easy. So we got one more thing. It's gonna be the dessert. I think it's called the Anabolic Apple Pie Breakfast Bake. Apple breakfast pie, something. Sounds good. So gonna go get a shower, get the kids in bed, get that in the oven. Probably gonna get it in the oven first, so when they're in bed, can eat it while watching a show or something. Wow, oh my goodness. We made a half batch of this, and it filled up that much. That is ridiculous. I don't know what size his casserole dish is on, because it's supposed to be twice as much as that, but this is the Anabolic Apple Pie Breakfast Bake. Last food of the day, and I'm really not even hungry. There we go, a small piece. It's sweet. It's kind of like stuffing almost. Like Thanksgiving, that's the texture of it. It's not bad. I mean, it's not really a dessert. It's like a breakfast casserole type thing. So, I mean, I could eat this in the morning for breakfast. It'd be fine.
French toast with apples.
French toast with apples. So, I mean, it's in the French toast section of the cookbook. There we go. That's a 270 calorie serving right there. I was gonna get the 540, but I'm not even that hungry. And that's the thing. I was gonna try to eat 2,500 calories today. I'm around 2,300, I think, if I eat this whole thing, but it looks like she's eating some. And over 200 grams of protein, which I don't even need that much. I mean, I shoot for around 100 grams a day. I weigh 170 pounds. And anything above that's, you know, fine. But basically, I haven't been hungry all day except when I woke up this morning. And I probably could have eaten even less than I have today. But that's the great thing about his cookbook. If you haven't seen him before, I'll have his channel linked, but he takes a while to get used to. He likes to yell a lot, but he's entertaining and has some of the best information I've seen as far as fitness channels go. So really helpful in his cookbook. I mean, you can eat a lot of food and it's not a lot of calories and it keeps you full. The only bad thing I'd say is when I go out of town and I don't have the stuff available, I'm used to feeling really full when I eat, so I'll go out to eat somewhere and I have to remember, okay, don't eat as much. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, you got to see all these different recipes. It's really good. I think his cookbook's worth it. Even if you only have like 5 or 6 things you like, which there's a ton of stuff in there, it can really change your life and how you eat and just make it way easier for you to stay in the shape you want. Give this video a like if you liked it. If you want to see more videos like this, we can definitely do that. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave comments with any questions you got, and we will see you next time. We're gonna watch TV. Aren't they perfected? It'll take a while. Like 20